So before I start this movie review, I just want to give a big shout out to IMDb, where I get all my information and fun facts from. So I've been hearing a lot from people about this film, how it got a lot of mixed reviews, how most people liked it or they didn't like it, and I think I understand why, or the reason why. And if you stay tuned, I'll explain that in my review. What's up, everyone? I'm your host with the most, Movie Mania Nick, and today I saw a movie. I saw Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, which is a sequel to the first Doctor Strange film. It starred Benedict Cumberbatch, Elizabeth Olsen, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Benedict Wong, Rachel McAdams, and introducing Xochitl Gomez, who plays a new character in the MCU universe, America Chavez. And the director was Sam Raimi, who we know from the Evil Dead films and the original Spider-Man trilogy that had Tobey Maguire playing Spider-Man. So this movie is basically about Doctor Strange casts a forbidden spell that opens the doorway to the multiverse, including alternate versions of himself, whose threat to humanity is too great for the combined forces of Strange, Wong, and Wanda Maximoff, who plays Scarlet Witch. Alright guys, so I just got out of the movie theater seeing Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And here's my personal opinion of the movie. Honestly, for me, I understood it. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I thought it was fun. I can understand why some of the storyline, I have to admit though, the storyline was a little wonky at times, but I did understand it. You really have to pay close attention. But I'll go further into that a little later. As usual, Benedict Cumberbatch, Benedict Wong, Rachel McAdams. I think everybody did a great job in this film. First off, the music by Danny Elfman was fantastic. It was great. Danny Elfman, he's an amazing composer, and a lot of great music has come from him. There was a lot of CGI effects. I mean, you could tell in the movie where it was a little weird with the CGI, but it was action-packed, full of CGI. And of course, you know, the sorcery, the witchcraft of this film. There was a lot of, I would probably say, yeah, this is a Doctor Strange movie, but it was kind of a Scarlet Witch movie, Wanda movie. That's how I would prefer to say this film. It was a lot more of her than Doctor Strange. And there were a few, you know, the Marvel cinematic, like the comedy, the sarcasm from Doctor Strange that led into his humor. You have to pay close attention to it. And I understood it. I laughed. And like I said in the beginning, where they introduce a new character, America Chavez, who's a new character in the MCU here, and we're probably going to see a lot more of her. But the actress that played her, Xochitl Gomez is her name. She did a fantastic job. She was really good. And just to let you guys know, some of the stuff you saw in the previews on TV, some of it is not in this film. But as in the previews you saw, we get introduced to the Illuminati. And they do show the characters of the Illuminati. And the actors portraying the characters was very interesting. But now on to understand this film, or what you need to watch. You basically have to watch the rest of all the other MC movies. But this more led into, you probably understand it if you watch the What If series, WandaVision, and I believe some Loki, I believe. But it's mostly the What If series and WandaVision on Disney+. Then you'll understand this film. Okay, now to the big question, or my theory of why maybe some people did not like this. Now, the director was Sam Raimi. And if you don't know Sam Raimi, he was the director of, like I said, the Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire. But if you've seen this movie, or you're going to see this movie, I would watch the Evil Dead series, the movie series. Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, and the TV show that had Bruce Campbell. And he did, spoiler, he did make a little cameo in this film. But there's a lot of fan service from that movie franchise into this movie. And if you've seen all those Evil Dead films, you will understand it more. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people maybe didn't like it or didn't get it as much, because they probably did not see the Evil Dead franchise films. I mean, just to name a few, there was, of course, a lot of the horror of zombies and stuff, or going into possessing other people's bodies. In the Evil Dead franchise, that was called the Deadites, like a zombie. If you've seen the franchise, the movie, you will understand. And there's a lot of other stuff in that film too that kind of is in this film. I don't want to say all of it. You just have to see the films to understand. Because watching this movie, even I was like, oh, that was from that movie. Oh, that was from that movie. Oh, that was from the Army of Darkness movie. There's a lot of fan service in this film from those movies. But overall, would I recommend to see this film? Yeah, why not? See it in the movie theater, or if you want, you could wait until it comes out on Disney Plus or whatever else is out there. Like I said in the beginning, I liked it. I enjoyed it just because of Doctor Strange and the other characters that came back and part of the Evil Dead franchise, fan service in there. I enjoyed that. It was a fun, action-packed movie. And it was a lot more scarier than the other MCU movies. Just a heads up. So if you're going to take your young kids to see this, I would wait a little bit, because there's a lot of action scenes where there is a lot of killing. There's a lot more blood and stuff like that. But for me, as a Doctor Strange, I saw the first one and this one. I like them both. There's nothing really wrong with this film. I think it's a good film. My rating, I would probably give it a thumbs up. And now it's time for fun facts. This is Sam Raimi's first directed feature film in 9 years. Elizabeth Olsen flew to London to work on this film just 2 days after she finished filming WandaVision. This is the first Marvel movie to be specifically credited as a Kevin Feige production. This is the first film in the MCU to be released under the horror genre. This is composer Danny Elfman's second MCU film after Avengers Age of Ultron, which came out in 2015. And finally, Sam Raimi's own 1973 Oldsmobile Delta 88 car makes a cameo in the decaying universe of evil Doctor Strange. The car has appeared in all of Raimi movies. And I've known that for a fact because he also had it in the Evil Dead movies. And that's it, guys. That is my movie review for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. I hope you guys enjoyed that. As usual, smash that like button, support, share, hit that notification bell. It will notify the next video or vlog will be up. Also, check me out on Instagram under the same name, Movie Mania Nick. And remember, stay safe, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes!